Good morning, friends. Today we'll learn about the voltage divider and current divider rule. Okay, these are the two basic rules which are very useful when we are solving any electrical network. Okay, so the voltage divider and current divider rules are very simple, but it while we are applying it, okay, it can it can simplify our circuit. Okay, so first of all we'll see what is voltage divider rule. Okay, so let's say voltage divider rule. Okay, suppose I have some network is there which is having voltage source V, and which is having, say, several resistances are there. Okay, let's say this is R1, this is R2, this is R3. Okay, this is V, and I want to find the current through this R2, say that is equal to VR2. Okay, so what this voltage divider rule says that, okay, voltage across any resistance, okay, voltage across any resistance will be equal to the total voltage into the resistance across which we want to find the voltage, so that is nothing but R2. So V into R2 divided by the total resistance, that is equal to V1 plus R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, now if you know uh, see this equation, you will verify that this is nothing but actually Ohm's law. What we are doing, if we simplify this equation, what actually we have done in this equation, we have found the current of this network. Say this current is I. Now what is I? I is nothing but V divided by total resistance, so R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so as you can see in this, V divided by R1 plus R2 R3, that will give us I, right, total current. Okay, and according to Ohm's law, V is nothing but I into R, so this I into R2, so simply we have applied multiplied the R2. Okay, so simply we have combined this the Ohm's law, okay, here, and we have make one common rule, that is known as a voltage divider rule. Okay, similarly if I want to find see voltage across, say, this R1 resistance, so that will again total voltage into R1 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so in this way, in any network which is having more than one resistance, okay, simply we can find the voltage across any resistance by applying this rule. Okay, total the voltage across any resistance will be equal to total voltage into the resistance, okay, across which we want to find the voltage divided by total resistance. Okay, that is nothing but voltage divider rule. Okay, now we'll see the current divider rule. Okay, similarly as the voltage divider rule, there is a current divider rule which is also very helpful while we are solving the electrical networks. Okay, so current divider rule. Now what this current divider rule says, let's say there is one network, okay, which is having some resistances. Say this is R1, okay, this is R2, and this is, say, RL. Okay, and I want to find the current through this RL, that is nothing but IL. Now what this current divider rule says, say this current is, say, I. Okay, we know this current I, but we want to find the IL. Okay, so directly from current divider rule we can find the value of IL if we know I, okay, and other resistances and voltage. Okay, so now by applying the current divider rule, the IL will be equal to the total current I, okay, into the opposite resistance. Okay, in case of voltage divider rule, what we multiply, we multiply the resistance across which we want to find the voltage. Okay, but in case of current divider rule, we are multiplying the resistance which is other than from which we are going to find the current. Okay, we are going to find current through this RL, but we will multiply this R2, so total current I into R2 divided by total resistance R2 plus RL. Okay, this is nothing but the we can say the current divider rule. Okay, this is nothing but the current divider rule. Okay, so this will give us the current through this RL. Okay, similarly, if I want to say this current, let it be I2. Okay, if I want to find this I2, then I2 will be equal to total current again into the opposite resistance, that is RL divided by R2 plus RL. Okay, so this is the way in which we can find the current. Okay, if we have this kind of branches and we know the main current, okay, that is coming to the main branch. Okay, and if the currents are distributed, simply we can use current divider rule to find how much current passing through any individual branches. Okay, so this is very short, or we can say very important rules, voltage divider rule and current divider rule. Okay, thank you.